order in the restricted, committed, assigned, and unassigned amounts, how they are spent, which is included in the attached resolution. Description of formally adopted minimum fund balance policies, which is also included in the resolution, and the purpose of each major special revenue fund. The fund policy that's attached to the in the resolution also establishes a minimum unassigned fund balance, which is equal to 30% of the general fund expenditures, which is what we currently, the policy we currently follow. The auditors will be having a training session with me to implement these changes and to further understand each policy changes we need to make for our next, well, for the fiscal year 2011 financial statements, which we'll be doing in September.
All right, can you give us the dumbed-down version of what you just said?
That is the dumbed-down version. I've spent days on this. That's why the auditors are coming to help me. Pretty much, they're wanting us to define, they've given us these 5 different types of balances. And they're saying that the restricted has to be, I think the restricted one, no, the committed has to be assigned by the board. And then the committed, or I'm sorry, the signed, David can do that, but if it's above $200,000, then the board would have to assign that. It's mainly for our financial statements. The way I understand it is it doesn't really affect our budget. It just affects the financial statements, so we can look at the financial statements from prior years to properly fund for future years to make sure we have the money allocated for those particular line items.
All right, so we maintain a fund balance of about 30%, right?
We essentially have a reserve for 30% of expenditures.
Those monies are not allocated. They're just sitting there waiting for who knows what comes along. A really bad day. Right. And that's been our policy now. Does this change any of that?
No. That does not change our policy that we followed for the past, well, as long as 10 years, as long as I've been here, we've had a 30% reserve.
All right. So you need a yes on the resolution.
I need a yes.
I move approval of the resolution.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, town administrator's report.
I have nothing to report tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Associate Town Administrator's report.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Engineer's report.
Just a couple of items. Last month I reported that TDOT had opened bids on the Kingston Pike project at Everett Road and that was getting ready to begin. I kind of followed that up with a little bit of a warning that it was probably premature to be talking too much about that project because they had not awarded that contract yet. The fact is that TDOT they decided a couple of weeks ago to reject all bids on that project. And they had some issues with some of the quantities in the plans and some of the unit prices. And they rejected bids from all 3 bidders. So they're going to rebid that project in August. So we're still waiting on that. The other item that I've got is the Old Stage Road, Watt Road Extension Project. We are holding a public meeting. It's a right-of-way meeting Tuesday of next week, June 14th at 6 p.m. We've sent notice to all of the affected property owners on that project to come in and we can answer any kind of questions that they might have. The idea is to acquaint them with the right-of-way acquisition process. We'll have probably one of the buyers here and possibly one of the appraisers to, I guess, meet with people and kind of get everybody on board with how the whole process works. But that is happening Tuesday night at 6 p.m. That's all I've got.
Thank you. Recorder's report.
I have a bill for Kramer Racing for $10,005, and that's the only bill for tonight.
I move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye.
And
Any opposed?
one more thing I have for you is immediately following this meeting, we need to get a quick picture of the board.
Immediately following.
Immediately following.
All right.
So don't go.
I would have dressed up if I'd known that.
You look okay.
Attorney's report.
No report.
All right, thank you.
Is this for our next annual report?
We stand adjourned. Thank you.